I certainly feel that the markets weren't going to go up forever, that a correction is necessary. And we've had one now, but who knows where the bottom is. We're all a bit nervous, I think.
Certainly the stock market dropping is a concern to me because it affects all of us and affects our economy in Canada. So that very much is a concern for me.
If you're saving for retirement, a dream home or something special, it's understandable if you're feeling a little bit skittish lately. It has been a wild ride on the markets in the past few days. The Dow Jones plunging more than 1,000 points yesterday, sending shockwaves through markets around the world, including our own TSX. And while the Dow recovered today, you may be wondering what is in store for your nest egg. One expert here in Toronto says if you do have money in the markets, there's no reason to panic.
All we're really doing is pushing back the values to where they were 6 weeks ago, 2 months ago. So it's not a crash like 2008. There are no fundamental problems like 2008. The economy's in good shape, and we've had a long bull market, but the economy is still going to be strong for at least the next 18 months, if not 2 years. This is really, I would say, a false alarm.
But Lawrence does say that the wisdom of investing in the stock market really does depend on how old you are, if you're nearing retirement or might possibly need the money in the short term.
If you need the money with the next 4 to 5 years, you shouldn't be in the stock market.
Right.
Basically, the stock market, you've got a little bit of a premium over bonds, 4 or 5%, but there's a huge amount of volatility.
Yes.
So in a short term, you basically shouldn't be in the stock market if you're worried about, say, saving for a down payment for a house.
Oh, right.
Stock market should be there if you want to forget about the money for at least a 5-year period.
I see.
So that's why we generally recommend as people get older, and I'm sure you're years away from retirement yet, but as you get older, you shouldn't put as much money in the stock market. Younger people can afford to recover. Somebody in their 20s, 30s and 40s, they're going to see this many times. It's typical of the stock market. We get corrections periodically.
And today, the Dow Jones closed up by 567 points, leading traders to breathe a sigh of relief in the United States anyway. But it was a bad day again in Europe and Asia. Britain lost all of its gains made in this year's trading.